Welcome everyone to another Let's Play video. Now this time we're doing Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm not the first one to do this game, but it is definitely worth doing. I will warn you, there is some disturbing things in this game, so as we get into it, it will be kind of interesting. But yeah, it's a very interesting game, very fascinating, because it deals with the idea of AI and essentially AI becoming aware. But it's modeled after visual novels, essentially, where you progress the story, and in some visual novel games you make choices and it changes how the story develops and the outcome, and the maker was actually inspired by that, but he adds a little bit of a twist, and it's a little bit of a horror twist too. Also a little kind of dating simulator-ish elements to this as well, but not entirely, not completely. So anyway, let's get into it here. Oh yeah, and just so you know, I'm going to go for the secret ending. There's actually multiple endings that you will accumulate on your way to the actual ending, but there's also a secret ending that I am going to go for, and it involves me making multiple saves and actually trying to get on the good side of 3 of the 4 girls. So, yeah. Anyway, so agree that I'm at least 13 years of age and consent to exposure to highly disturbing content. Yes, I agree. Hold on. There we go. Click. I mean, so far so good. A nice, cheery, upbeat type of game, looks like. But don't be deceived. Okay, it's a new game. New game. Yeah, settings first. Display window, full screen. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Okay. So, new game. Enter the name. What name should we put in here? Okay, let's do indie. That's what I always seem to do. I like being predictable in a way, kind of, sort of, not really. So yeah, enter my name, Indy. Okay, that's what we're going with. Indy. Okay. Hey. Someone's saying hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I guess I kind of imagine that, some girl running towards me, like waving her arms, like hey. It's like, it's weird, but kind of funny, So anyway, okay, what happens next? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Indeed. Annoying girl, but you're a good friend since you were kids. You call her annoying, so it's kind of. Apparently, she doesn't mind you thinking she's annoying, I guess. You don't know the kind of friend. I guess you know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Okay. So you just know each other for so long, you just became friends. Even though she's weird. And annoying, apparently. Used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. She's not a morning person, I guess. That's how it works. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. You know that friend you have? Used to walk to school all the time. You just feel like running away from. We all have that, don't we? How about I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me? Well, there you go. At least you're kind enough to just let her catch up. Running out of breath there? She's like all breathless here. I overslept again. Well, set an alarm? Bucket of water? I don't know what the solution is, but hey. But I caught you this time. Because I waited for you, but yeah, okay. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. See, I just said that. I just said that. Hey, you said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, if we're being honest here, do I have a choice to say that? That's mean, Indy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. He did wait for me. Wait, so he did wait for me after all? Well, I did, yeah. Okay. Guilty. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Apparently not. Just in my head. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Good to know. By the way, Indy, have you decided on a club to join yet? Am I supposed to join a club? Is that what we're going for today? Joining clubs, I guess? A club? I told you, but I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. That's how I feel. I'm not interested in joining clubs, exactly. Unless it's really cool when they play video games, then I might join. So yes. I told you, okay, so I'm not joining club. I haven't been looking either, because I'm not interested. Makes sense. That's not true. You told me to join a club this year. Maybe I told you that just to appease you. White lie. Did I? Are you sure? Is this me you're thinking of, or your other friend? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Just so, yeah, sure, I'll join a club just to go along with it and not make her angry. Alright. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like a good way to spend your free time. Games and anime. I can't complain about this. I'll take it. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college, because the club will give me skills before college. Okay. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? That's comforting. That's good. You're a good friend. I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, I'd hate to become a NEET too. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Sure, force me into it. Just pester me until I join a club. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. There you go. No promises. I don't promise to join any club whatsoever. But I will look at clubs. And promise me you'll try a little? Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Okay, cool. Yay! I mean, so far it's you know, cool dialogue, interesting story. I like it. It's good. I'll keep going with this. No choices yet, but I've seen it played, and I know there's choices coming up. So, okay. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you like her? You're friends? You don't want to hurt her feelings? All of the above? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Well, you know. Guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Don't we all? Don't we all just exaggerate things inside of our head a bit? The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. That's not how I remember school. It seemed to go on forever. I don't know. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. To look for clubs? Or motivation to go home and play games and watch anime. Because don't need much motivation to do that. Just turn on the TV. You really just gotta decide, games or anime. It's not that hard of a choice. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Anyway. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hard choice, you know. Something I'm into, anime. Why not? Hello? says Sayori. Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Okay, so, fine, it's good. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. She's impressed that I was spacing out. Okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? What are you getting at here, Sayori? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Flat out saying it to you. No way. Not doing it. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay, now I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. Stab in the dark. Even though I've already admitted to watching people play this game. Stab in the dark. That I end up joining the literature club based on just the name alone of the game. So, yep, she's a vice president of the literature club. Okay, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Well, it could spark an interest in literature, make her more interested if that's possible. Maybe. Okay. So moving on. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. It's not a bad way to inherit the title. You start a club. The person who starts the club is the president, and the first person to really show interest, vice president. Entirely fair. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Going to the anime club. Kind of literature. I mean, it starts off as manga, and then it's anime. I like how straightforward I am. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I'm not checking out your literature club at all. Just going to anime. Come on, please. Oh, I see. Cute face is begging. Now the guy's gonna give in, you know it. That's what happens here in these things. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Before she even knew I was gonna come, she's like, well, I kind of told them that I was bringing someone. So, you're gonna embarrass me if you don't come. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay. Well, now you're making it awkward, because now this other girl made cupcakes thinking it's gonna be a new person, and you promised them, and now it's all on me to not make you look embarrassed. Or look embarrassing. And other combinations of words that are very similar. Yeah, I know. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. That is very, very much a good question. I wonder that myself, in fact. Let out a long sigh. How long? How long? We talking minutes, seconds? I don't know. Hours? Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Well, like chocolate cupcakes at least. Chocolate cupcakes. With like, even chocolate frosting too. I'd take chocolate cupcakes, chocolate frosting, and chocolate chips. I'm stopping by. In case you didn't know, I like chocolate. In case you had no clue from that statement. Yes, let's go. Okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yes, that's pretty much sums it up, I guess. Sure. I don't know about your soul. I think you sold your dignity for a cupcake. I don't know. You sold something for a cupcake, that's for sure. But, you know, you made your friend happy, so that's all that matters, right? All that matters. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yeah. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I didn't say I'd join. I just said I'd come. And someone's bringing cupcakes. But I'm already the new member, so hey, why not? I told you, don't call me a new member. See? Look, my character knows me. It's me right there. Aside from the pink word bubbles, I don't have those. Except that in this game I do, but not in real life. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1. Okay. Nice to meet you, Girl 1. That's a strange name. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay. Seriously, you brought a boy? Yes, pink-haired girl 2. She brought a boy. I didn't know you had to be a girl to join the Literature Club. Okay. Way to kill the atmosphere. What atmosphere? Of only girls? Ah, Indy, what a nice surprise. Of Girl 3. Welcome to the club. Girl 3 apparently seems to know my name. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, that's how they were drawn, I guess. What are you looking at? The three of you who are talking to me. It's what you do when someone talks to you. You look at them. I could be wrong, but that's usually polite. If you want to say something, say it. Can I just stay in here and be quiet and look at you while you talk to me? Is that not allowed? I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to talk. Natsuki! Well, apparently Girl 2 is Natsuki, so now we've figured that one out. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. And though she won't admit it, I guess she likes cute things from what I've seen. So, anyway. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Could be. This obviously is not American school because we do like grade numbers, whereas other ones do like first year, second year, third year, you know, they go by year. So, we're different like that, what can I say? She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Yep. So there's Sayori and Natsuki. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy and spite for boys joining her clubs. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay, so we have the energy and the brains. And the ditziness, I'm guessing, in this moniker right here. Don't mind the mouse, I'm using it to outline people. Okay. Don't say things like that. Okay. She just called you the smartest girl in here. But you're humble, so I respect that. I respect that. Entirely. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. So, she's mature and timid, so she has trouble keeping up with the immature and outgoing. Understandable. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It is. It very much is. So, yeah. Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, who I know. Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Apparently. That's right. Monica knows me. With her green eyes. Well, it's like radioactive green, too. Could be my display. I don't know. Could be. It's great to see you again, Indy. Monica smiles sweetly as she poses. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Well, we were in class together. It works. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Well, good to know. Basically completely out of my league. To have her smile at me so genuinely feels a little what? You too, Monica. Feels a little what? Finish that I thought, please. I'd like to know. I am really on pins and needles here. Come, sit down, Indy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. You or Monica, either one. I'll get the cupcakes. Yay, finally cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. You know, I really don't care who gets the cupcakes, as long as I get a cupcake. Unfortunately, this is like in-game cupcakes, so now I want a real cupcake. I should go out and buy a cupcake after this. Give me a thumbs up in the comments, and comment if you want me to go get a cupcake. Do that right now, in fact. That would be great. Okay, so, who's gonna get cupcake? Okay, sorry I got a little too excited. Well, it's okay. It's cupcakes! I get excited about cupcakes too, as you can very well tell. Okay, then how about I make some tea as well? Tea and cupcakes! Could be a good combination. Is it iced tea with lemonade? Because I like that. That'd be good. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Very good. As Sora mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Gonna save the game right now! Save. Oh, I got 9 pages too. And 6 slots. Alright, empty slot. Okay. There we go. Return. That's what it is. Okay. Saving it now because I feel a choice coming on. I feel a choice. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay. Still. I was thinking that might be a choice, but never mind. I'll just sit next to Sayori. Ignore Monica. She's out of my league. She's all athletic and smiles at me. Too awkward. Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Everyone's like, that's a weird. I love Sayori's face. He's like she just saw the worst thing in the world. Like this is a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated look like little cats. But Sarah's like, what? We're eating cats? Why are we eating cats? That's horrible. Why would we do this? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so we're eating cats apparently. Cupcake cats, but you know, cute little cat cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Sounds delicious to me. Oh, now she's like, oh, so cute. First she was like we're like the ugliest cupcakes in the world, but now she's like, oh, so cute. So cute. Alright, I'll go with it. It's cool. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. No objections here. Sarah grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Well, you know, it's hard to eat a cupcake with icing without getting it on your face somewhat. That's why they have napkins. Just give her a napkin, it's fine. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. just attack anywhere, really. There's no really best angle. Just chomp on it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Does he like them? Is he going to enjoy the cupcakes that I baked just for the new person who ends up being a boy that I complained about? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Probably. I finally bite down Icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I kind of got the impression that you did. You know, that's kind of what I was told. You made them because you were expecting a new person to show up, possibly join the club, and that would be me. Just putting it out there. Putting the thought out there. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. I love how the game just echoes my thoughts. It's like it's inside my head. I enjoy this. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Oh. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Sounds fair. Sounds fair entirely. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Ooh, the tea is here now. We have the cupcakes. Now it's time for some tea. It's a cupcake and tea party. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Oh, I'm glad. That's good. No worries now. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? You know, I've never put the two together, honestly. I'll have to try it sometime. Next time I'm reading a book. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Thanks, Monica. I appreciate that. That's not. Just embarrassed Yuri. She's not sure how to take this now. Insulted Yuri looks away. I don't know if she's insulted. I think she's feels awkward because Monica pointed out what was going on. I mean that, you know, I believe in you. I bet you do. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That is true. I do enjoy some green tea. And some chai tea. If you ever have chai tea, especially like the sweetened stuff you get like at Starbucks or coffee place, tastes like oatmeal cookies, I think. But you know, that's just me. So anyway, I digress. I'm glad. Woohoo! Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? What made me consider the literature club? I'd have to say, if I had to put a finger on it, nail it down, it would be Sayori's insistent and also saying she'd bring me begging. That's what I'd say it was. Well, let's see what my character says. I was afraid of this question. We could be honest. Is there a choice? Okay, I should tell Monica that was dragged by Sayori. Well, probably not. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so she begged me to come, and I'd already told you I was coming. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? Sure, why not? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Maybe. Maybe. Were you a leader of the debate club last year? She could have been. Very possible. Well, you know. Yeah, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I could see that. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Well, that can be tough. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, if you enjoy literature, why not? A club for people who enjoy literature. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I agree. I entirely agree 100%. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. That's good to know. Now I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Like anything new, it's hard to start it. It's slow to start. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, I understand. I do, really. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Not everyone's into literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, yeah. It makes sense too. Makes school events like the festival that much more important. Well, I could see that. So far, nothing I disagree with in this whole conversation. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I'm sure we can too. Or it goes horribly wrong. One of those two options is gonna happen. I have a strong feeling about this. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yay. There's different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must work really hard to find these three. I'm sure. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Who knows? Only time will tell. So Indy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, does anime count? No, I mean, that's probably what the answer would be. Considering how little I've read these the last few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! Oh, there we go. Anime, manga. There we go! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, she kind of likes that answer, apparently. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. That might be a hint to what she likes. Natsuki might like some manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. But there's words in manga. You have to read words, too. It's not just all pictures. There's reading involved. Don't make it seem like something horrible. It's like comic books, it's still literature. I mean, it's pictures too, but it's words along with pictures. As I'm defending comic book reading right now. Comment below if you defend comic book reading. I'm just kidding. Or do it. It'd be kind of cool. Either way, whatever you want to do, it's cool. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I bet. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Cool. Cool, I can dig that. And telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Well, sounds like it. You seem so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. So she's a reclusive, likes her books. I can understand this. It makes sense. But you know, I like a lot of things. I bet you do. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Sure. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, I'm sure that's amazing also. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror? All of that beforehand, I've been reading a lot of horror. Of course, I mean, H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, that's fairly deep horror. I guess you can count that. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Wow. Really? would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Okay. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Natsuki hates horror. Okay. We're getting a clue as to what each girl kind of likes. I see this. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Okay, so, Yuri likes kind of like real deep, meaningful, somewhat spooky. And Natsuki likes cute, adorable things. But what? What gives you that idea? Well, first off, your hair is pink. Like, not just a little pink. It's pink. It has a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do just as cute as you are. Well, yeah, the cat cupcakes does kind of clue us in. Just saying. Natsuki, just saying. If you didn't want us to think you like cute things, you probably shouldn't have done cat cupcakes. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Sidles. Okay. I'm not cute. Okay, if you insist, you're not cute. Not in the least. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It's impressive, see? It's good. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Don't want to share my poems. Why would I do that? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Apparently not. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I like how she has her eyes closed and her hand up against her chest as though she's reciting something very deep. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. As for the words of Shakespeare himself. Do you have writing expertise too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Wait, he's like, I'm not quite at that level yet. Not quite there. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, I'm saving it here. Yes. Okay, keeping that saved. Because how I write these poems is going to, I believe, affects the story very much. So, let's go back and finish up the dialogue. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. There you go. That solves the problem right there. Yeah, let's do it. You know, it sounds like a good idea to me. And my poetry is going to be horrific. But hey, we'll do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. You know, it makes sense. Literature club, writing poetry. I take that as being a very good idea. Very good. Isn't that right, Indy? Yes. Yes, it is. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Is there? What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. That's what I said from the very beginning of this conversation. But you know you're gonna. Just do it. It's gonna happen. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, like those faces. Look at those faces. Wow. You're gonna join. You're gonna join. Just do it. All our girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, they look really hurt right now. Like, aww. you just say yes. You know those faces right there say it all. You are gonna join this club. But I'm sorry. I thought. Indeed. Y'all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Wow. Definitely a teenage boy at this point. Definitely a teenage boy, or a young man even would have the same response. Even middle-aged. Some older guys would probably have this response too. It's really not age-specific. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Wow. Way to stand your ground. Way to really hold your guns. I'm gonna check out other clubs. Wait, never mind. Never mind. This just in. We're joining the literature club. Fantastic. All right. But when the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. You already kind of are. You kind of just throw that out there right off the bat because I'm a boy and I was brought that you were mad. But hey, you know, that would have made you mad. And that makes it official. With Monica's pose. Welcome to the Literature Club. Alright, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. And I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, that's it. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? We're gonna end on that question. We'll end on that, because, yeah. That's gonna be a good place to end it. So anyway, that's the beginning of Doki Doki Literature Club. We're doing a complete playthrough of this, as well as finishing Call of Cthulhu. I'm further in that game than I've ever been, so I'm excited to see what comes next. And we get some PUBG in here too. Oh, it's like knee my desk. Anyway, some PUBG, some episodes of PUBG to play and just to see what happens. I've actually been playing a little bit, just kind of see what it's like and kind of get into the game. I keep parachuting out of the combat zone though, so I have to kind of work on that. Kind of a problem. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. You know, if you want, like, subscribe, leave comments. I do reply to comments, by the way. If you leave a comment, I will reply back to you. I like doing that. It's kind of fun. So, thank you. You guys are awesome. Stay fantastic. Hope you're having a great week and everything's going well for you. So anyway, we'll see you next time.